All right. Share screen too. All right, guys. I was just kind of looking at this market before um um let me put this fixed range volume on here. That was a good buy from right where it didn't get there. But yeah, it didn't get there. But that would definitely be a good buy at that level. I need to finish doing this first. But you can keep your eye on 650. I wouldn't just take it blind, but you definitely need to keep your eye on it for sure. Yeah, prices bounce from that majorly. From that area, not the level, but from that area. I saw that area when I was when I came to the charts this morning and was just looking. Uh that was a great area to buy from. All right. Those are set. All right. So all right. So I need to get those lines straight. All right. There's that 650 level. Mm, that 650 level is kind of holding. All right, so let's get this other thingamajiggy on here. All right. All right. 25,595. 25,595. Where is it? It's right here. 25,595. 25,595. I'm gonna see if I can get this. Give me 1 second. Uh, all right. So let's see. So you got 29,600. Where is 29,600? 29,600. 29,600. Okay, I see it. 29,600 is gonna be right here. Um, 29,600. Yeah. And 29,800. 29,800. We're just marking out our target so we know what to look for if price breaks either way. Um, all right. All right. Price is right at the PLC on the tape. So, hmm. Uh, well, that's what it looks like right now. We need to chill right now. That's what you got on the tape. So you just need to chill. We're right at the PLC on the tape. Right at the PLC on the tape. PLC is a little higher on Trading View, but you already know my thoughts on that. Man, what is up with these Trading View, man? It keeps moving my value areas. Why does it keep doing that? I'm definitely gonna get rid of Trading View, man. As far as like, I'm definitely finna switch from go straight. I'm gonna have to go to deep charts because this is ridiculous. Every time you move, then every time you switch the time frame, it adjusts it, and it's getting really, really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna have to take them lines off because it's not working right. It's not. I don't like it. I do not like it. Every time you switch time frames, it adjusts. All right, so we're still in this value area. And that's what's up. So 29,800 is still in play. But you need to see like what's gonna happen. So right now, you're just gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. There's nothing going on right now. All right, price is pushing up. Let's see if we can get something. 29,750, 29,750 is gonna cause you a problem. So 29,750 is gonna be an issue, which is right here. then I would look to trade, see if I could trade lower if we get a rotation. Price is pushing up though. So there, so 800 is going to be your next target. Those buyers, I mean those sellers they're gone. Price is pushing higher. That's why I didn't set a stop order. I mean a limit order right there. Now it doesn't mean it won't rotate back lower, but that's why I didn't set it at that time. This price could fall on you. Uh, 800 and then 787. All right. Let's see if we can get above that level or what's going to happen if we're going to trade lower. But that's the level 29,772. But we need to get through. Okay. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm not liking that just yet. But we definitely are going to push to the upside. I definitely believe that for sure. So let's just wait on that one. Just going to wait on this one. And see if we test this value area or see if we penetrate lower. If we get a rotation back to the upside, then that could be a good buy. Yeah, price is trading lower. Price is trading lower. 29,600. We already got 29,600 mark. Yeah, we do. Just wait till you see what you see from here. Most likely she's gonna trade down to here. Most likely. You got 2 seconds left on that candle. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Let's see what it does. Yeah. If it takes me in right there, I'm gonna go towards 600. Oh man, it stopped me out, bro. That sucks, bro. It stopped me out, bro. That sucks, bro. That sucks. When that volume stops, it might pull back on you, but boom, stop me out, bro. That if I know you did, I know y'all won. Boom, 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 boom. That was perfect, man. That was a great trade. It just stopped. When I was adjusting my stop, that was it, man. That was it. That was a great winning day for you guys. I see you won, Donald. I see you took it. Marcus, did you take it? You didn't take it. Sylvia, did you take it? You should have. that was a great trade, man, for some good ticks, man. Some good ticks, some good ticks. That was 188 ticks. And if it wasn't exactly 188, it was like 180. So that was a great trade. I gave you the setup. I'm not giving another one because just because I got taken out doesn't mean that, okay, I go and look for another trade. That's not how this thing works. This works because we got a good trade, we got a good setup, and it was a great trade. Now I was just moving my stop, and in the middle of it, I ticked myself out in profit. But I mean, it just happens sometimes. But what you guys need to learn from that is that if you miss the boat, well, yeah, there's always another boat, right? But if you miss the boat on a good setup, you need to decide to yourself, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to sit here and try to look for another setup? Or do you want to just say, hey, look, I'll just wait for tomorrow? So one thing I've learned about, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned about trading Asian session, and this is why I don't do it anymore, is because Asian session, true enough, you can go in there and you can get some money, right? You can get some ticks, you can get some money, you can do all that, right? But that was never my session. It was never my session that I chose to trade. I just did it because I could do it. But when I went back and looked at it, and I asked myself, when I start coming to the charts around 7:30 to start looking at stuff, that was taken into time that I had to do other things. And I was like, this is not why I got in trading. I didn't get into trading and just come back to the charts on all these stupid sessions. Like, forget that. I got one session that I work that I'm good at, and I stick to that. If I take a L more than twice or something like that, then I'm not going to go try to make it back in Asian. I'm going to wait till tomorrow for me because I know that's where the easiest it's going to be for me to make. Because Asia, yeah, it's easy, but then it requires a larger stop loss too. Because it moves slow. It doesn't have as much volatility as the market does in New York session. So it makes it harder, right? So therefore, I just, it makes it doesn't make it harder, but it makes you have to have a wider stop, which could cause you to lose more money. And for me, it's not worth it. I'm sticking to my session. I'm not doing pop-ups on the Asian session, and that's the reason why. That's why you haven't seen me doing them, right? Because I'm really dialing down my discipline and saying, what are my trading hours? My trading hours are in the morning, right? From 9:30 to 11:30 EST. That's it. If it happens in that window, that's fine. If it doesn't, I'm waiting to the next day. I'm not going to Asian to try to do anything because that's not the session that I trade. And if you don't create boundaries for yourself, then I'm telling you guys, it's gonna come back to bite you in the butt at some point. I need to clean my camera lens. That's why it looks so fuzzy, but I'll take care of that when we get off. But I'm telling you guys, you gotta set some hard rules for yourself, and you can't just go back and say, "Oh, I missed it. I'm going in Asian." That's not a good idea. You can do it if you want, but it's not a good idea. So I just don't do that anymore. And as far as Alta, you don't have to like unmute yourself or nothing. But if I were you, I know you're trading on Thinkorswim, and I know you're still trying to get a handle of it 100%. With opening up the trade, setting buy stops, limit orders, and all that stuff. I would just move to demo for a little while until you fully get it, understand, to your understanding of how to set those market orders, because I don't trade on Thinkorswim, so I can't help you with that. But I would do that, and then that way, once you get really comfortable, then you can go ahead and execute just to stay on the safe side. Now you can do whatever you like, but I would just do that to be on the safe side. But guys, I wanted to leave you guys with that. That's why you don't see me doing pop-ups. That's why I don't, because I used to do them, and I don't do them anymore. And it's just, for one, it's for time, and for two, I'm sticking to my rules and I'm sticking to my discipline. That's why I'm not looking for another trade with you guys right now, because I got stopped out at 30 ticks. But if you guys who took the trade, you guys made 100 ticks, right? So why am I looking for another trade because I didn't make 100? Like, that's dumb. I'm not doing that. I used to do it, but now when I thought about it, I just sat at home. I was thinking about risk management. I'm like, that's dumb. I'm not doing that because I could go and I could potentially get something, or I could wait a long time for it, or I could give back the little, that I got. The little, what is that? Like about 7 points or something. but that's okay because it's a profit, right? When I come back tomorrow, boom, I can hit him in the head, right? And I need to be more. What it's really doing is allowing me to be. It's making me be more mindful of how fast I move these bracket orders, right? Like when I stick them on, like I'll do something like way down here when we ain't gonna have no problems, but like when I stick them on and start moving them around, I need to be, a little bit more mindful about, being like so close to price because that's what happens when I try to go into profit and then price just does what just being price, it just takes me out. So I need to, so what I've learned from doing that is I need to let it stretch out a little bit more and then just come to, just a tad over break even and to cover my fees or whatever. So it's all good. Today was a winning day. Price is probably going to continue to drop, but that's up to you if you want to trade it. I'm not going to sit on here and look for all these setups for you guys because you guys got to build a discipline muscle because when I'm not around, you got to know what you need to do. You know what I mean? What you need to do and how you need to do it. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your trading account. And it'll just be a matter of time. It'll be a matter of time. So today was a great session. It was quick, it was easy, it was done, and that's what I wanted, and we got it. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. All right, guys. All right, y'all. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I'm stopping this recording. Peace.